have you with us from Canvas Stadium in Fort Collins, Colorado. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Texas State Bobcats and the Colorado State Rams. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rowe.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. And the Bobcats ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Colorado State Rams offense will have the football first. And they'll saddle up with Hoss Haney at the helm. They were all over him for the entire game last time out. 3 sacks and a couple of picks. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Caught behind the line. It's Mosley. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
DB's right up on the receivers. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
All the way back to the 15. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So Texas State's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
The Bobcats line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Trying to get started. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Colorado State offense heads onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Guys, let's take a minute and look big picture at Colorado State. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. And now on second down for this offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action. Under pressure. Oh, he's got some space. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a second and long.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
And we're seeing a bit of the bend-don't-break attitude by the defense now. Obviously, they've given up some plays to allow the offense to get down in this situation, but with their backs against the wall, this is the best we've seen this defense play. They are having none of this running game.
He's going for the goal line, and he surges across the line. Touchdown, Colorado State.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Quick give. It's Burgess. Breaks into the open. Made a defender miss. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Jackson will throw. Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be third down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun. Throws to the wideout. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Final game of the regular season, and you just hope this is not serious. Red pass, it's complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short in the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Jackson gonna throw it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense is choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Well, as this offense is trying to find their rhythm and trying to get on the scoreboard here, trailing 7-0, it's been the running game that has gotten them into position in this drive, right? You're down in the red zone now. It looks like the quarterback's probably going to have to do his part and make a big throw. Let's see if he can do it.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Hits the hole, it's Burgess. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Making the adjustment on the play. Give to the running back. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. The Bobcats have taken it inside the 20. Jackson will throw. Move to his right. The throw. Out wide right, it's Sparks. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Never a doubt. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Going deep. Snatches it on the run. Off and running. Touchdown, Colorado State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Gets rid of it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Burgess. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Sells the run, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On his way back from the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Jackson gonna throw it. Setting up the screen. Across the 45. There he goes. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Fresh center downs going to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. On the move. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Turns up, it's Burgess. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Texas State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Drops back on 1st down. Right side, it's Brown. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The Rams want to move quickly. Selling the fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. He's got it up to 30. He's running free down the middle. He is in. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And it's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
Deep in the end zone, it's Atkins. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really...
Going long. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Burgess. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Left side is Evans. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Jackson will throw. Firing to the right, complete. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Really nice awareness that time, getting out of bounds and saving 6 seconds on the clock. You're in field goal range here, so you've got maybe time for one more quick completion, get out of bounds, or if you're not going to kick the field goal, you've got time for one more shot into the end zone.
Turns it upfield. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The whistle sound, and they got it called just in time, using the timeout with a second left. Now to see if they can score before the half. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Right down the boulevard. That brings them to within one. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And the Rams will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
The Rams head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Jackson gonna throw it. Out wide left, it's Burgess. A 5-yard pickup there leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Snapped on 4th down. Makes the grab on the left. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. You talk about taking the wind out of a crowd. A 4th down conversion will do that.
Yeah, they were jacked up in here, excited. The fans get loud, rush the passer, and how about the conversion? The big 4th down conversion here in the 3rd quarter to give yourself some life in a tight ball game.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Burgess. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up. They want to throw it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Burgess. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And I got to know on offense, right? When I get in this situation down near the goal line, I got to get physical, finish my run forward, not start dancing around, going all over the place and losing yards. That's just bad offense.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Had to force that one.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got it on the move. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down.
This is kind of like Vegas and gambling. You got a big completion there on 3rd down. You set up 4th. You could take the field goal and take the easy money, but you might decide to roll the dice here, stay on the field, and go for it on 4th down, hoping to get a touchdown.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Right side, it's Mosley.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated. Sometimes I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Brown again. Knocked down immediately.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Motion from the back. Still on his feet at the 25. Turning it on. Inside the 40. The 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rams.
This offense looked unstoppable in the 1st half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the 2nd half. They take their 1st drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Jackson will throw. Complete. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Bobcats racing to the line in a hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the 2nd half.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Quarterback keeps it. He's barely going to make it back to the line of scrimmage, and he'll be stopped short on 4th down. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Colorado State sideline, the quarterback terrific job here today, guys. Over 150 yards passing, but they have yet to answer on the ground. They want to keep this defense guessing, not get predictable in their play calls. That means they've got to get better on the line of scrimmage and get that run game alive here today. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Looking for the edge. Breaks the tackle. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. The Rams look to do some damage in the red zone. Tough run here. It's Brown. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Long way to go on second down. Handoff again. Spins away from the defender. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Looking to throw for it. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes. The defense making a huge play, but there are penalty markers out. Let's sort it out. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Handoff for Brown. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Neither of these teams cracking the top 25 as we are in the final week of the season. Let's take a look at where things stand right now. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Second down to the air. Looking for the goal line. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. They'll run with Brown. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He's looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. The mission pretty clear here. This offense must have a touchdown. Got the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Bobcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll ride the hot hand. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second.
He's loose on the right. The 20. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Jackson gonna throw it. Look out! Good job just to get rid of that one.
What a big play by this defense. You give up the touchdown. You don't get discouraged. You bow up. Tight coverage on the two-point conversion. And now, more importantly, you still have the lead late in this football game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19.
And how about this offense, man? Being able to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Reels it in. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And the Rams will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Makes the catch at the 35. He's got great speed. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. Jackson will throw. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. This time he's got his man. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That is a tough one to take, to get an explosive play like that and have it wiped out by a penalty. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. It's complete. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. And the Bobcats want to crank the tempo. This quarterback, part of their running game. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Up-tempo for the offense.
Man, as a defense, your eyeballs get so big when that QB takes off and runs. And
he's got it inside the 25. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Wants to throw one first. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
The Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
A 1st down run in the red zone. Looking for the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Push forward on the sneak. Touchdown, Texas State. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Colorado State offense heads onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Fresh of downs going up top. Pulls it in. Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Running inside. It's Brown.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
On the move, he fires. Makes the grab. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
These crucial situations you practice so much. Inside of 2 minutes, they score, they win. Defensively, how do you bow your neck? You force a turnover, force the fumble, get the ball